Unfiltered, unapologetic, unmissable. This is the John Cash Show. Podcast is savage, unfiltered talk show where we dissect sex, scandal, and society with zero filter and maximum pettiness. Now, today's messy question, should every man get a paternity test at birth? No questions asked. Now, is it smart protection or the ultimate insult? The views and opinions on this show, mine. The receipts also mine. If you are easily offended, this is not your safe space. Listener and viewer discretion not only advised, it's mandatory. Drop test or trust in the comments. Now, welcoming back Star. She's the Brownsville bully with the whoppiest whop in all of the land. If the DNA don't match, he's still paying child support just to stay in her good graces. And and introducing Wesley Pipes, the porno legend, Channel 62, Channel 65, or Channel 69. I don't know what channel anymore. Ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary baddies. Now, let me ask you this question. Would you feel offended if your partner automatically wanted a paternity test at birth?
But I feel offended. Me personally. Yes. Now, I agree with the paternity test, though. I do agree with it. Because a lot
Why
of
would you be offended then?
Because it's me. It's me. We're talking about me. But I think if you're unmarried, I kind of almost want to say that might need to just start being the standard. Because although I'm me, these hoes is these hoes. And it's scandalous out here.
Yes.
So, I'm not a girl's girl in that sense, because at the end of the day, these bitches really be on some goofy shit.
Yeah, one man can satisfy her.
So we've watched enough Maury to understand and know that y'all don't really be keeping it solid. So with that being said,
you're the only one. But you done tested 12 niggas.
Yeah, yeah. I'm so I think to a certain degree, if you're unmarried, not to say that if you're married, nothing happens, but I do think maybe it should kind of almost be the norm if you're unwed to just kind of oh, let's do the paternity test, make sure everything is what it is. And if that's the new standard, then no one should be mad. I would be mad because that's not the standard right now. And if he came out of nowhere and oh, maybe we should, I'm what the fuck are you talking about? But if it's the norm, which I think it should be, honestly, then I don't see any problem. I think that should kind of almost be the norm now. Because y'all bitches ain't keeping it solid. Okay.
So what if the woman suggested? Is that a turn off or a turn on, Wesley?
If she suggested to me to get a paternity?
Whoa.
Yeah.
You're telling me something, bitch. Bitch, is this something you got to tell me? Hello?
It's pretty suspect.
Yeah.
Am I killing
Mommy's
everybody
baby and
house?
daddy's maybe. That's what it's given. Yeah. Fuck no.
And would you be offended if the hospital made it mandatory by law?
No.
No.
Yeah, I think they should.
Okay. Okay. So this is where I educate y'all. The more you know. Around 1 in 10 fathers in the United States are unknowingly raising kids who aren't biologically theirs, according to the American Association of Blood Banks. Mm-hmm. Also, a 2019 study showed that about 30% of men tested for paternity got excluded as the biological father.
30% is too high.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You checking DNA like it's TSA. No ID, no entry.
That's so real.
Imagine Maury pop out, you let the champagne, he pop out and say, you are not the father. Beat everybody ass in there. Now, let's pivot to trust, relationships, and gender dynamics. I feel like this is a professional show. About time, season 5. I'm all grown up. It's like a toddler. Kindergarten. Is this about trust or trauma? Stop reading.
Both can kind of. Well, I can't even see. I don't got my glasses on. I'm looking, but I can't see. I think both kind of merge because, like, if you have trauma from past things, obviously that's gonna affect your trust. But when you saying numbers like 30%, like obviously there's a trust issue across the board, and it's a valid reasoning. So it's like, again, y'all, a lot of people are unwed and just having babies after babies after babies. Like we talk about this a lot. It's like it's a lot of babies out here, and nobody's not even trying to figure out their relationship setting. Most of the time, they're not even together. They're just fucking, and the baby happens. So I think, especially because of that, I think obviously there's no trust because like 9 times out of 10, the people that are having kids aren't having kids with people that they built a trust with. They're just having kids. So it's like,
Let me ask you this. Is saying no to a test basically saying you got something to hide?
Doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good. And I think, and to be fair, I do know some women who have been with their partners for a very long time. And, as soon as they get pregnant, it becomes this like flip and the men can become vengeful and start to like demand this test to kind of like humble her. And I know that can be insulting and that can be frustrating, especially as you're pregnant. That can be stressful. So I can see why some women are like, well, what the fuck? Where's this coming from? Like, but I think, again, like it's so many like broken homes essentially that it's like everyone is kind of questioning what's going on. And I think because of that, it just should be mandatory in the first place. But yeah.
Okay.
That's a tricky one.
Drop in the comments if you trust your partner, why fear the test? Now let's go to Cash Out Confessions. Now like I said, I like when my audience submits questions, and I mean they submit
one like the last one.
they submit things, and they trust me.
Let's see.
They trust me.
You hit this one, so I know some bullshit.
So this is a confession.
Okay. Ooh, it's a confession at that. Okay.
So this listener said he asked for a DNA test in the delivery room. Now we divorced, but he was right.
So wait. Hold on.
I'm not divulging who it was.
So, but
thank you for sharing and your courage in sharing.
I'm curious. He didn't think about this before the delivery room, though. Like,
maybe it was a "I got you" moment. I don't know.
Woo.
Was the head out?
Yeah.
I ain't asked all that.
So what's the question? Or that's just
that was the confession.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yes.
Well, he pulled the Kanye because it was 18 years. 18 years. Find out the baby wasn't his. At least he didn't have to wait 18 years. Ooh, thank you, Jesus. Whoa. That's nasty.
Yeah.
I think my only question is, though, why didn't you ask sooner?
Well, maybe because
you should have asked when she could have gotten an abortion, though. You know what I mean?
But maybe
like,
they were so.
Why wait?
You could have taken care of this months ago.
Take it to the chop shop.
You could have got rid of this
Take
issue.
it to the chop shop.
Clearly, he had doubts.
Take it to the chop shop.
He set her up for another 18 years of stress. Because she thought in her brain, I'm sure she had a partner. She thought she had somebody. She thought she had
was like,
one.
Uno out? I mean, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was fucked up for me. That was fucked up. But yes. Let's like.
Wow, it's mad funny.
Let's transition. It's all love, baby. Don't please.
Ooh. I mean, you got spared, kind sir. Whoever you are, like you got
kind
spared.
Sir.
I'm just saying, like.
Oh, the guy. Oh,
yeah, whoever, like, yeah, they got spared, but I'm just wondering, like, yeah, y'all could have probably been kind of. Went y'all separate ways. But,
yeah. So in this week's Trigger Me This, this one listener said, I don't care if we married. I want that test. Prenups and DNA go hand in hand.
Yikes, you sound like you don't need to be married, sir. You got trauma. See, that's the trauma part right there. He's going through something.
But you know what? That's responsible.
I mean, but it sounds like you're already coming in on some like, bitch, I don't even trust you. I only trust you as far as I can see you kind of thing. And it's like, I don't know if that's... But then maybe stay by yourself.
You don't want to be on Maury.
I get it, but it's like, you can't enter a relationship super lacking trust. Like, it's already setting you up for failure. But I'm not saying be stupid either. I'm saying, like, if you really feel like a prenup is necessary and things like that, like, that's cool.
If I were to get married, I would get a prenup.
No, I'm not even really arguing the prenup, but like,
and the
if
DNA.
It sounds like,
shit.
Damn, like, I don't know.
It's not about trust. It's like, I don't want to get attached to this little motherfucker. It ain't mine.
But then, but if you feel like it's not yours and y'all already married, then that's a trust issue, no? See, his story didn't help the whole argument because really they were married. So I have no dog in this fight.
Yeah, like I don't want to get attached, and then all of a sudden, like I'm responsible for shit, and then I come to find out the little motherfucker ain't mine because
at this point, guys, get a puppy.
The eyes going this way and all this other stuff, and I'll be like, that's not in my family.
It's worse when the kid clearly looks like the other guy. When Maury be putting them babies up there and they clearly look like the other dude, it's like we ain't even gotta ask at this point. That's dirty.
But who was the one that got like 15 men that was tested and still looking for the Marisol? Marisol.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Marisol.
Oh no.
Sound like a
not her
from
meeting
Grand
the
Concourse,
Guinness Book World Records.
Grand Concourse in Fordham. All right. In today's petty proverbs, trust is earned, not assumed. DNA is science. Feelings don't pay child support. Still here? You messy like me? Don't fake it. It's the John Cash Show podcast. Bitches.
Let's go, New York! John Cash. Yo, listen to John Cash.